There's a teaching, it's called as above, so below. And that's where we get the idea of how you do one thing is how you do everything. We can not only see what's going on through the body movement, but we can also use this to change what's going on. I had a client, she's in her 50s, $2.5 million home, celebrity family, really successful, intense kind of woman. We had our second call, which is the archetype assessment, where we do giving, receiving, making money, spending money, generosity, and selfishness. We did giving, and she was fine with that. But when we went to receiving, she started bringing it in, and she didn't want to look at it. And she starts crying. Why? Because guess what? She couldn't receive. What did that bring up? She was seeing the people she was receiving from, and she couldn't look at their eyes. She felt shame. She felt guilt. She felt unlovable, guiding her to keep doing that. And instead of doing this and not wanting to look at it, rather than letting her wiggle out and escape and do something else, forced her to penetrate that story. It forced her to actually face those dragons. It forced her to feel that stuff. When someone's trying to give to her, she's, yeah, okay, whatever. No, you don't have to help me, don't have to. Instead of being a martyr, how she normally was, this movement forced her to actually receive. And that in itself started penetrating that story. She did that for 15 minutes. Then afterwards, we talked for half an hour and started to figure out what was underneath that. That changed everything. She was sacrificing herself, martyring herself, pushing away the people she loved, and having her do a movement that represented something that she doesn't normally do in her life started that entire healing process. That's one way that we start doing it. That's one way we actually start to have clients change. Moving in a certain way in your body accesses these stories and emotions. And if you could find a different way to move through it, it starts penetrating those stories.